live. I'm actually the artist Yumeka. I'm a singer-songwriter that went through hardship a year ago. I was homeless. Me and my family was homeless. I have friends that are still going through the struggle, and I'm just trying to shed light on homelessness right now. I had a friend that I seen that is still going through pretty difficult times, and he's actually physically homeless. So this live is to educate you guys out there on what true homelessness is. We're not talking about couch surfing. We're not talking about having a shelter bed or having a hotel room or being able to stay at people's houses or do whatever they can do to survive. No, this is real homelessness where he's looking and trying to find a place, but unfortunately where we stay at and probably across the country, there's a lot that don't really help out single people, especially single men. We've met, I like to say on fate, because when my family and I got into a shelter, he was the first one at that shelter. The shelter that I'm referring to, it does help out singles and it helps out families, but with singles, they can only stay for about a month, and that's not enough time if you're, not getting the help that you need. So that's what this live is all about. So right now, what I'm doing is actually bringing him back to where he actually stays at. And I will let him, come on my live and actually talk about his situation because it's real. And number one, the homelessness that we experienced, he had a car. He recently got his car impounded. Always trying to help out. He was at the soup kitchen, but I let you ask him those questions. Anyway, when you're homeless, you don't have the means of money to be able to keep yourself established, registering your car, having insurance. You can't pay any bills if you don't have any income coming in and you're out looking for a job to try to re-enter the community. You don't have that. So I'm gonna back up. For those of you who don't understand homelessness, when you're completely down and out, you don't have any resources, you don't have any family, you don't have any close friends that can let you stay. Yes, we do understand that. No one can help out anybody. No one can allow anybody to stay at their house, couch surf, or whatever you guys call it. Everybody would like to have their own home. These are real issues that are happening in the United States where there's point blank, there's people that have a lot of money and don't care to share that money with anyone and don't care to put that money back into the economy to make sure that this crisis that's going on in America, homelessness, can be resolved. There's a bunch of nonprofit companies, programs that are out here, and what are they doing? We see it firsthand. Me as a woman, being a single mom at that, I had went through the struggles. We have what is called a 211 info line. That was ridiculous. We couldn't get any help. This time last year, I was in my car with my child. I didn't get into a shelter until October 3rd. I didn't meet Jeremy January 17th when I got thrown out of the previous shelter that I was in because of health reasons, but that's not what this life is about. I was very sick and almost lost my life this past winter. Not having a home, you could lose your life out here on the streets, getting sick, being exposed to all kinds of germs, things that you wouldn't even normally have in your own personal home. So right now I'm driving him to go deposit his cans because he does canning to try to at least have a couple change in his pocket to try to, do something with. And then I'll just let him talk to you a little bit while I drive.
I don't know if this is going to work with the headphones in.
I'm taking it out. Or you don't have to be through the speakers.
Yeah, that's fine. Just do it this way. Or this way. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay, so I'm going to try to fit both of us in here. We're up for questions. If anybody has any questions,
Just tell them how
go ahead and
homelessness
ask.
on the street is. Tell them, like, they think, because mine is about homelessness for real. Like, not homelessness, you got a buddy to stay at. You got to fight for your freaking life out here for meals on a daily basis. We don't have those accesses. Waterbury doesn't have that. I love Waterbury as its inner cities, America, but you feel, you talk how you feel. It's your situation right now.
Just waiting for somebody to pop in here and ask. Being homeless, man, I'll be straight up honest with you. Yesterday, I was threatened with my life for no reason, out of nowhere. It's a dangerous place. If you don't know how to roll on the street, then you better learn real quick. As far as food goes, I've eaten out of dumpsters. I'm not afraid to admit it. The canning thing, get a couple of bucks for a cigarette here or there, or food, whatever you can get money for, that's what that does. It's digging through dumpsters, people's garbage, and finding canes. I got a bag of them back here in the back. She's going to take me to cash them in. I got to put my seatbelt on. We're getting dinging. If I can do this one. Yeah, here we go. Seatbelt. Hear that dinging? It's annoying, and I'm trying to do it with one hand. All right. So, anyways, isn't it life like? Don't they get people into?
Yeah, nobody's there so far, but it's live. Keep talking. Someone.
But yeah, eventually somebody in here and try to ask questions.
It'd be nice if they can come in and start talking.
If you'd like to ask questions, you can. Otherwise, I'm just here talking to myself.
Tell your story.
If you're telling your story to yourself, it doesn't work because there's nobody in here.
You're gonna post it, and then it's gonna be on your page, and then people can look at it. But you want people to come in there and.
You know, being homeless without a phone, without a car, without clothes, without any means of trying to get a job. I don't know if you've ever tried to get a job without a phone or a computer or any transportation.
So take a place to wash your ass.
Nowhere to do your laundry, nowhere to take a shower.
No food. You're tired. Homelessness makes you tired, exhausted. I was a single mother with a 15-year-old child at the time. It was very exhausting. And I have credentials. I have a resume. I had a home prior to that. I've been in a career as a senior that we need to be able to get the hours so we can pay our rent, bills, and keep it moving. We don't want to get personal with our employers. We want to be respectful and show up on time and follow all the rules, and that's it. We don't want to tell them, hey, I don't have enough money. Your job is not paying me enough. I'm struggling with my kid. I'm struggling with my house. The list goes on. So this live, this is for serious viewers that really want to know in depth on how it is to be homeless on a daily basis. Nobody's asking to be homeless. This world is crazy. It messed with me spiritually, physically, and emotionally. I am not the same person after being homeless for a year. I don't even feel the same way as far as before. I was a Christian. I'm a spiritual person. People that say they believe in God, they are the most hateful person. I got to see that right in the community when I was going to all these places, sitting up at a food pantry to get food for my kid while I was in the car. I had a cooler, I had little stuff, with little money. When you don't have money in America, you can't make clothes. You can't save money. You don't know when your next meal's coming. You don't know where you're going to take a shower at. You don't know where you're going to sleep at. For a woman and for a man, it doesn't matter what gender you are. It's unsafe out here on the streets. And there should be more places for you to go safely. You're exposed to all kinds of stuff out here. Some stuff people don't even want to talk about because it's depressing. But this is a day in homeless life. I made it out. But there's a lot out here that's not. And yes, I do understand the demographics that there's some people, you guys are always quick to say they have a drug problem or have an alcohol problem, or they're prostituting, so they don't want to come off the streets, they don't want to get help. But what about the 85% tell, and you can look this up, that wants to get off the streets, that is applying for these programs, that is calling 211 on a daily basis, that is getting rejected. And that nonprofit money is supposed to be going for them. And then when you get in a shelter, you have to go by their rules, and they want you to eat their food that they're getting donated, and they want to limit your serving size, and you're getting sick. I was a vegetarian, and I was forced back into eating meat because I was starving and getting sick. But I'm going to hand the camera back over to my friend Jeremy, because what I'm real life doing is giving him a ride back into the inner city for him to deposit some bottles so he can have a little pocket change in his pocket so that he can survive, figure out where he's going to stay for the night.
And I'll show you guys on some of my videos where I'm going to stay tonight. But I can't really do it during the day because honestly, I'm not supposed to be there. I just happened to find an abandoned home that no electric, no gas, no nothing. It's just I happened to find a box spring, and I drug it into this place. And it doesn't have a mattress, but it's up off the floor, just to keep you out of the rain, out of the weather. Probably completely illegal, but it's what I got to do. It is what it is. You stay where you can stay, and sleep where you can sleep. And this area right here, if they see my camera up like this pointing out, it looks like I'm recording people, and then you could possibly get shot.
Turn it around so they
or
can see
attacked.
where we have to go. We're going in the inner
This
city.
is inner
This
city.
is predominantly high traffic for drugs, sex trafficking, you name it. It's on this block.
Yep. And it's not good news. These people out here, if you ain't stealing or buying drugs, they don't like you. They think you're a cop. They'll shoot you. Straight up. They don't care. And that's what this area is about. Actually, this end of town, the other end of town, in between those two areas, this whole area is dangerous, to say the least. What else can I say about homelessness, man? People just don't get it, really. When you say you're homeless, they don't understand what it means.
They don't understand that. They mean that you're just without a home, but you still have your basic needs met.
Yeah,
like
you
you're
ain't
still
got
able
nothing.
to feed yourself. You're still able to shower somewhere.
They think you have money somehow.
You have money somehow.
Understand. The only time you get money is if you go out and steal, or dig through people's trash for trash cans, or that's basically it.
The nonprofit organizations that come out to see you at your car, if you have a car. Right
Yeah,
now,
if you don't have a
Jeremy
car,
don't
you're
have a
screwed.
car. He's outside. He would have been a little bit better if he had his car, but his car. Tell him about your car.
Oh, my car got impounded because I didn't have insurance. Obviously, I don't have money to pay insurance.
I'm
But
not
that
from
was my home.
Connecticut.
I'm not from Connecticut at all. But I was living in my car. That was my home. It's got everything I own is in that car, and they impounded my car and all my stuff. So now I have one book bag with some clothes in it and a sleeping bag. That's what I have now.
You have a bunch of multitasking skills. You're very helpful. You know how to work.
I think she wants to talk.
No, I don't want to talk no more. I know how to work.
She's talking about me at this
He's
point.
talking, he does a lot of stuff. He can, multitask, do a lot of stuff. When I was homeless, he actually
She don't want me to talk. She wants to talk.
I don't want to talk. I want him to talk because
She's like, here, you take the camera, but I'll talk in the background.
he knows how to work. So
I'm very intelligent.
he's trying to get back into
I'm just
the
stuck.
community.
I'm stuck. So it is what it is. That's about all I can say. I know her. I know a lot of people out there.
Is there anybody?
Mostly homeless people. But it is what it is, man. The best you can do is...
I want to see right here. I just gotta check something.
What? What are we checking?
I want to see if the post office is open
Oh,
for a minute. I want to go inside the.
pit stop.
in pale spots. So you continue to talk real quick. Is it
I gotta take
on?
the seatbelt off. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, unplug and just show the area. This is where you gotta go.
She parked in a good area, nice looking area by the by the library. Let me show you the best part of town.
Yeah, take it off the clock. Go live.
I am live. I'm still live.
Yeah, where's the people at?
Ain't none.
This is my first live, guys. Show me some love. This is my first live, please. Show me some love.
Did you broadcast it?
Yeah, it's right here live. Let's see. Guys, show me some love. I know this is normally not a topic that people want to talk about, but this is the reality. You know, everybody struggles, but I feel like we should start to help one another and start to really check on people. Please check on people. You never know what people's situation is. This is how you do camera.
Probably better off making videos. Doing lives.
It's reconnecting. It's reconnecting. How do we go back? Oh, there we go. All right. So this is how you flip it around if you want to show different areas. So this is my first live. Show me some love, please. This is a sensitive topic that we're talking about. Show me some love. I have to go to the post office first. Just gonna check the.
And in 18 minutes and nobody's coming.
Nobody's coming on. What's going on?
Retouch. Hide live video. No. Flip. Lighting. It's 18 minutes. Nobody's been on. So nobody's viewed anything.
Yeah, so what we do is we keep talking. You want to make the video a half an hour, and that's how you make a video.
I think the video is fine. Just play it. Post it.
All right, thank you guys. It's Sunday, August 3rd of 2025.
Stay tuned. We'll show you more.
We'll show you more. This was a very serious topic that I wanted to touch base on because it really is real. It makes me kind of emotional to drop my friend off in the inner cities, and he's got to figure it out, find his way, in which he has, but he needs the resources. So I'm just going to say this. Any nonprofit organization that's out here for single men and women to help out with housing, any type of program to get them into a home and a job with connections, please look at this video. Again, I'm the artist, Yumeka. I started my story a while back about my homelessness journey. I write my lyrics with what I went through, and I turn them into songs. And I'm doing pretty well. I'm happy for myself because that helps me with my mental health. Although my family got help, it's still a struggle out here. Homelessness is still the #1 crisis in America. So please take this video seriously and look inside yourself and just see that you are grateful because you have a nice, comfortable bed to sleep in. You are grateful and you're appreciative because you have food and you know where your food source is coming from. You have a home where you can lock the doors. The bills may be piling up or it may be crazy, but you're still maintaining a home. If you have a vehicle, it may not be the best vehicle, but it works and it gets you to point A to point B. You have a job and you're doing what you need to do. You have your basic needs met. When you're completely homeless and you have no resources, I mean, absolutely no resources. You can't stay on people's couches. You can't stay in their houses. Everyone has their own situation, and you're not trying to be mean or cruel, but you never know what a person's situation is. The bottom line is that everyone should have their basic needs met in America. Take care. How do you stop it?
You started a new one.
Now I can stop streaming.